guys, welcome back to the Films 128 channel. I am out in a bamboo forest area. I don't know why I've never thought to shoot here. It's very near my house. But I'm shooting here now. And I brought the Zeiss Ikon medium format camera. And I went with color film today. I really debated this back and forth. Didn't know black and white color, don't know what I want. And I decided there's lots of browns with some of the older bamboo, lots of greens with some of the older. So I thought that would give me some interesting options. And I bought a very cheap tripod, shutter release cable, and I've never shot on Kodak Gold. I can't talk today. I've never shot on Kodak Gold, and I'm hoping I don't regret it. But yeah, we got 200 ISO. Gonna try some color film, long exposures. I also have a new toy to gauge. I tried to get a range focus finder for camera. I can't afford it. I just can't afford it. It's if there are cheap ones out there, I can't find them. So I found this cheap little laser, distance meter. Laser distance meter. It's like a tape measure, but it uses a laser. And it's like $30. Well, it was $23 when I bought it, and now it's gotten more expensive, but we're gonna test that out. We'll see if that actually works, and that'd be great, because then I don't have to buy a rangefinder focusing system for a bunch of these cameras that don't have any kind of focus thing on them. You know, this little tiny thing, aim it, it tells me how far it is, bam, dial it in on the focus wheel. Should be good. Hoping it's good. We'll see. Quarter of a second f11, and my little laser tape measurer says 2.3 feet. I'm going to have to back up a little bit because 2.3 feet is too close for this lens. There you go, 4 feet, perfect. Right there. And 1, 2, 3, fire. Beautiful. So this is actually the kind of stuff I was looking for. Well, let me get this so it won't fall over as soon as I put it down. But how you have the dark green, the light tan, some darker browns, a lot of stuff that might benefit from using color. So just a matter of figuring out how I want to compose this shot. Let me see here. A couple options here. So this is like a great display of what this channel is. So many episodes are eBay cameras and showing you different cameras and somebody who's never used them before, how it worked out. Ones that I found real cheap, how that went down. And then, because it's one thing if you get like a professional who knows the camera inside out and they're like, oh yeah, you just this. Okay. What about somebody who just bought it on eBay, has no clue, just knows photography, loves it? How does that roll for them? That's this channel. And then the other thing I like to do is so many episodes, just different films I'm trying or different locations or shots. And I guess the point is it's not a professional look at anything. It's the hobbyist, the amateur who knows a lot about cameras and is learning more and more as you go. And what you can take from it is, if I did something good and you like it, use it. If you saw me fail miserably, now you know not to do that. more from an amateur perspective, somebody who respects the analog format and really enjoys it and is learning as we go. Just kind of sharing my experiences. I'm just looking this way because I found another scene I want to shoot. Huh. Now I don't know which one I want first. Look at this shot. The way they're all kind of crisscross tipped over, and then you got that ugly looking tree in the background. The channels I watch that inspire the hell out of me are like Steve Onions. God, if I could shoot in Wales. Gorgeous, everything he shoots. Oh, it's such a beautiful area. And then for a less professional approach, who also seems like he's learning as he goes, and I love it, is Shoot Film Like a Boss. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I've got some of the brown in the shot, got the green, got the bamboo back there. Let's do F. Let's go all the way up to 22, why not? Because I got some foreground in here, and I would love if these leaves are in focus, and I would love if the background's in focus as well. So we're talking 1 second, 2 seconds. And no, I don't have any way of 100% getting that accurate. I know I could look at a stopwatch. I'm just going to gauge it. 1 Mississippi, I don't know. It'll be fine. If you want professionals, like I was saying, find someone else. All right, so we're talking, where's the laser? Oh, good, I can see the laser perfectly. That's 10 feet away? Really? 11 feet away, okay. I thought it was a little further. All right, and we said we're gonna do about 1 second, right? So we're gonna switch this over to bulb. Almost forgot, that would have been an interesting screw up. All right, shutter's cocked. So 2 seconds for what's back there, 1 second for up there. 1.5, right? Ready? 1. Oh. I think for my next shot here, I want to get just a very busy shot. Like all of this going on, especially with the one going across, where you just get lost in it. Your eye just gets lost completely in all of that. Definitely F22 because I want it all in focus. So let me see distance first. Let's see what we're talking there. So I got 8 feet is close. So I've got down 17 feet back there. I don't know that, I don't really want to do the infinity because it's all the way to 48 feet. 19 feet back there. Again, I can see the lasers. That's really helpful. Yeah, right before 24 feet, I think, will be enough. Light meter at 22 is talking about 1 second, pretty much all around 1 second, give or take 113. All right, 1 second. There you go. A couple of quick things to wrap up the video. Y'all know how I feel about the Zeiss Ikon medium format camera. If you have never shot on one and you're into medium format or you want to get into it, I love this camera. I mean, the quality, the lens is second to none. It is, I just can't stress how amazing of a camera this is. The quality you get from it, absolutely fantastic. Which leads me to, let me put that up here in his home. Which leads me to the other part of the equation there with that camera. We tried 200 ISO Kodak Gold, medium format. That was my first time shooting on that. And I am pleasantly surprised, would definitely buy it again. I thought the color was wonderful. I thought the grain level was just enough that I like it, but nothing too much. I thought the results of that film were fantastic. So that film, that camera, perfect choice, liked it. And one other recap is the little measuring device that I got, worked out great. I mean, if you're having trouble finding a range finding focus system, like I said in the video, I can't find one at a reasonable price that you just mount to the top of the camera. This thing for 23 bucks, now I think it's up to 30 or something, maybe even more now, it's crazy. But you just click, it tells you how far you are. You dial that in on the focus and you're good to go. The only thing I learned, and it was my fault, can't blame the machine, can't blame the little device, when you're down to a really open aperture, so your depth of field is very narrow, I made the mistake of just kind of casually, okay, it's this amount of feet away, good. No, when it's that narrow of a depth of field, I actually need to hold it at the almost the film plane, because at that point every inch is going to matter for the crisp, clear focus. So when I was casually like when the camera was back here on the tripod and I'm like, oh, wherever. That was my fault. That narrow depth of field, we need to basically even with the film plane and should be crystal clear. And that only happened like 1 or 2 photos that I did that in. Learning experience, my fault. But this is great. And I don't know if it still will, but I mean, it came with a little carrying pouch with a belt loop on it. I mean, I really liked this. For the price, this is a great help because I got a lot of cameras that do not have any range focusing. They do not have anything like with the lens where you can just focus. It's all on you. And this was a great little toy. But in closing, I am thrilled with the results I got. Almost every shot was just exactly what I was hoping for. Perfect. The colors were just spot on. I loved the sharp focus I got, and just some of these shots just really, really came out great and are going to make really nice prints. So that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I shall see you next time. Got the bamboo back there. Got my phone ringing. What the frig? Leave me alone, people. The amount of audio issues I have, no matter what I invest on microphones and all, something always breaks while I'm working or just doesn't ever turn on correctly. Look at this. Jesus. Hang on, guys. We go for a ride.